Hey guys, welcome back to another new videos and Vikloguru welcomes you. So today our topic is criminal trespass in IPC or Indian Penal Code. We have studied trespass in law of torts, but today we will discuss criminal trespass. It will be from the criminal point of view. So before starting this video, if you have not subscribed my channel, please go subscribe so that you all get IPC related videos. Let's start our video. First of all, we will discuss the definition of criminal trespass. Section 441 of the Indian Penal Code 1860 deals with the provisions of criminal trespass. It says, whoever enters into or upon property in the possession of another with intent to commit an offense or to intimidate, insult or annoy any person in possession of such property, or having lawfully entered into or upon such property unlawfully remains there with intent thereby to intimidate, insult or annoy any such person or with intent to commit an offense is said to commit criminal trespass. Now what it means? There are two cases. First case. In the first case, it is said that whoever, any person who enters into or upon property of another person without his consent, it is trespass. But if that person enters into the property of another person with intent to commit an offense or to intimidate or insult or annoy or disturb that person in possession of such property, that person commits criminal trespass. This is the first case. Now second case. If any person who enters lawfully into any property but he remains there unlawfully with the intent thereby to intimidate, insult or annoy any such person or with intent to commit an offense is said to commit criminal trespass. I hope both the cases are clear to you all. Now we will move forward to the essential ingredients of criminal trespass. So this section requires the following essential. First, entry into or upon property in the possession of another. First essential is that there should be an entry by the person, by the offender upon property in the possession of another. There should be entry of the offender into another person's property or land. Second, if such entry is lawful, then unlawfully remaining upon such property. Supposedly, A has booked a ticket, a cinema or film ticket that is from 12 to 3. He goes to cinema hall, he watches the movie, but after the end of the movie, he remains in the cinema hall. He has entered the cinema hall lawfully for watching the cinema, but now after the end of the cinema, he is unlawfully remaining there. And if he remains unlawfully there in the cinema hall with the intent to commit an offense, then it is called criminal trespass. And third point, such entry or unlawful remaining must be with the intent, there must be intention to commit an offense or to intimidate, insult or annoy any person in possession of the property. And in this criminal trespass, the use of criminal force is not a necessary ingredient. Now we will move forward to the punishment for criminal trespass. What happens or what is the punishment if someone commits criminal trespass? If someone commits criminal trespass, the punishment is given in the section 447 of the Indian Penal Code 1860. It says, whoever commits criminal trespass shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 3 months or with fine which may extend to 500 rupees or with both. What is written here? It is written here that whoever, any person who commits criminal trespass, he or she shall be punished with imprisonment. He or she shall be put in jail for a term which may extend to 3 months, or he or she has to give fine which may extend to 500 rupees, or he or she has to do both. I hope this video is clear to you all. If this video is informative, interesting to you, then please like, share and subscribe for more such videos. And if you have any doubt in this video, please do comment. For then, stay safe. Thank you.